Hello, my name is Jun. I'm from Group K6 of Theories of Asian Architecture. Our group consists of 5 members, which are Nicole, Jiayu, Sharon, Zixin, and also Quan Yi. I will begin this presentation by introducing our group project topic, which is balancing the tradition and modernity by implementing the preservation of cultural heritage and traditional businesses in Jalan Tan Chen Lok. Now I'm going to introduce you our site, which is Jalan Tan Chen Lok. As for information, Jalan Tan Chen Lok, also known as Herian Street, one of the main residential street within the core zone of Malacca UNESCO World Heritage Site. In its present form, it connects First Cross Street with Jalan Tengkara at the junction of Jalan Kubu. Next, I'm going to present about Tun Tan Chen Lok. Tun Tan Chen Lok was a Malaysian Peranakan businessman and a key public figure who devoted his life to fight for the right and the social welfare for the Chinese community in Malaya. Tan was also the founder and the first president for the Malaya Chinese Association, which advocated his cause for the Malaya Chinese population.
After the introduction, I'm going to talk about accessibility. Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok is a road located in the city of Malacca, Malaysia. It is named after Tun Tan Cheng Lok, a prominent Malaysian politician and community leader. In terms of accessibility, Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok is well-connected and easily rechargeable through various transportation options. Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok is accessible by car or other private vehicles. It is connected to the main road network in Malacca, including Jalan Parameswara, Jalan Kubu, and Jalan Kota. The road is served by public buses, which provide convenient access for those using public transportation. The nearest bus stops are located within walking distance from Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok, allowing commuters to reach the area easily. Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok is situated in the heart of Malacca's historic district, known as the Jonker Street area. It is surrounded by various tourist attractions, including Jonker Street itself, which is famous for its vibrant night market and cultural heritage. Additionally, the road is close to other significant landmarks such as the Cheng Hun Ting Temple, statues, and the Malacca River. Continue to our abstract, the modernization of business has a profound impact on Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok, transforming their dynamics and often challenging their traditional aspect. It caused many problems to show up that affecting the traditional local businesses. As mentioned, the intense competition between the traditional and modernized business will lead to the shophouse being abandoned due to the owner giving up of their business. Over time, neglect and lack of maintenance can lead to the deterioration of the shophouses. After that, owners tend to renovate the traditional shophouse in modern style to attract more young people. This leads the building to losing its architectural heritage. Also, as tourism grows in Malacca, modernized business will also expand in the street due to the high volume of people and business opportunities, causing the old one being replaced, changing the cultural identity and adapt according to demands. It is important to keep a balance between the traditional and modernized business to prevent it lose the value and cultural heritage of the area.
Now I'm going to talk about the issue statement. The modernization of business has a profound impact on Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok, transforming their dynamics and often challenging their traditional aspect. It caused many problems to show up that are affecting the traditional local businesses. As mentioned, the intense competition between the traditional and modernized business will lead to the shophouse being abandoned due to the owner giving up their business. Over time, neglect and lack of maintenance can lead to the deterioration of the shophouses. Other than that, owners tend to renovate the traditional shophouse in modern style to attract more young people. This leads the building to lose its architectural heritage. Also, as tourism grows in Malacca, modernized business will also expand in the street due to the high volume of people and business opportunities, causing the old one being replaced, change their cultural identity, and adapt according to demands. It's important to keep a balance between traditional and modernized business to preserve the lost the value and cultural heritage of the area.
And continue to the conceptual framework. So we have focused on the phenomenon and we come up with 3 different issues with the following solutions.
Balancing the traditional and modernity, preservation of cultural heritage and traditional businesses in Jalan Tun Tan Cheng Lok. Following the modernized business affect the place identity. Abandoned shophouse, intense competition between the local business and modernized business in street leads to shophouses being abandoned. Following the solution, raise funds and build a community to do preservation of the historical building, and arrange a site visit with school to let the young generation know the importance of keeping the cultural heritage of the place, also to bring the awareness to the community. Second is the architecture. Traditional historical shophouses are being renovated into modern style to attract more people. Following the solution, work with local heritage preservation organizations or government agencies to propose and advocate for legal protection for the shophouses. This can involve applying for heritage status or seeking designation as a protected building. Also can collaborate with preservation experts, architects and local authorities to develop conservation guidelines specifically for historical shophouses. This guideline can outline appropriate renovation practices that respect the building's original design and materials.
The third issue is tourism. Local business is being replaced by modernities businesses to better adapt to tourism. In order to solve these issues, the government should conducting a cultural event constantly to introduce and remind people about the aesthetic cultural identity of the place. It is important to avoid the replacement of businesses from old to new, as the fact that people always like to try new. Collaborate the traditional and modernity businesses can be a new business style too. For example, form joint ventures to combine their expertise and resources, joint marketing campaigns, or co-branding initiative.
Now I'm going to talk about the methodology. First one, it's online research, and second, build out our own conceptual framework, and third one is analysis. Next.
For the research questions, we have three research questions. And the first one, how can historic buildings be both protected and sustained in modernity? The fact is, the high maintenance costs and the financial burden of repair can discourage property owners from investing in their preparations, eventually it leading the historic building to abandonment. To solve this, the government or authorities can offering financial incentive and support to young entrepreneurs who choose to invest in historical place by providing grants, low-interest loans, tax incentive, and subsidies. We can encourage the new generation to take an active role in preserving and revitalizing this cultural landmark. This approach not only mitigates the finance burden of repairs, but also foster a renewed interest in historical area, ensuring the long-term preservation and sustainability of shophouse for future generations to appreciate. Is there any possibility to create a collaboration between the traditional and modern business? Traditional historical shophouses are being renovated into modern styles to attract a broader audience. This transformation preserves their cultural heritage while influencing contemporary appeal into their architecture, creating vibrant space that honor the past and cultivate the present. There's a mentor to solve this problem. Traditional historical shophouses are being renovated into modern styles to attract new people. Working with local heritage preservation organizations or government agencies, proposals and advocacy for legal protections can be met. Collaboration with conservation expert architects and authorities can establish conservation guidelines for respectful renovation practice, honoring the building's original design and materials. This ensures the preservation of these cultural features while embracing modern appeal. How do we conduct a cultural event to attract the tourism and also bring back the cultural heritage at the same time? Local businesses are being replaced by modernized counterparts to adapt to tourism demands. This transition aims to enhance the tourism experience by offering contemporary amenities and services while preserving the essence of the local cultures. There's a method for these problems. In the tourism sector, local businesses are being replaced with modernized counterparts to cater to tourists. Cultural events are held regularly to highlight the place's aesthetic identity, where the transition from old to new is inevitable due to people's desire for novelty. Collaboration between the traditional and modern business can offer a new business styles.
This can involve joint ventures, joint marketing campaigns, and co-branding initiatives. Blending transitions with innovation. Such an approach ensures both tourist satisfaction and the preservation of cultural heritage.
In conclusion, achieving a balance between modernity and traditional business practices at a cultural place is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the local culture while embracing innovation and progress. Striking this balance requires a thoughtful approach that respects the traditions and heritage of the community while acknowledging the changing needs and aspirations for the present and future. It is a dynamic process that requires careful consideration for the community, cultural value, economic needs, and future aspiration. By preserving traditional businesses and embracing innovation, cultural places and thrive, evolve, and continue to be vibrant centers for cultural aspiration and changes. Thank you for watching.